Hey guys, it's Raina. Welcome to my kitchen. I'm gonna be meal prepping today, so I wanted to let you guys in and give you some tips and show you exactly what I do on my meal prepping days. We have certain things that we eat every single day just because of the plan that we're on. So usually those are our staples that we cook every single week. We cook enough to last us through the entire week. That way we're set up for success every single day. It goes from chicken to fish to broccoli, peppers, avocados, rice, sweet potatoes. We eat a lot, we really do. And so we usually spend an entire afternoon prepping and cooking and getting set up for the week. So hopefully you guys will find this video helpful and give you some tips just to get started right. Okay, so I usually start with all of my small things like my peppers and my avocado and rice, potatoes, all of that kind of stuff. I save the meat for last because I really watch it. I literally cook my chicken to where it's super dry, and that's so weird. I understand that. But I'm that type of person that I'm on a schedule, so I have to eat every so often. Say I have an errand to run and don't have time to sit and prep all this food, I literally will grab a cold chicken breast and take it out the door. I like it salty and dry. Kind of reminds me of jerky. I know, it's very weird. So I like to overcook my chicken basically. My husband hates it, Brett hates it. I do the same thing with fish. And he says it's like jerky, so I like it. But I use a George Foreman for all of my meat, a regular George Foreman. I heat it up, I put it on the lowest setting, and go. I use Pam. It's like I use the Costco cooking spray, so it's like the same thing. And load up my George Foreman grill. The only seasoning that I put on my chicken is garlic salt. I don't have an issue with sodium or, you know, for some reason that I can't have a lot. I literally load up. I drink so much water, it really doesn't matter. And it helps fill my muscle and everything, so I load up. I'm a salty person. I'll probably pay for it later on in life, but 'tis life, right? So we buy a lot of things in bulk. We buy everything in bulk. Chicken, fish, broccoli, rice, veggies, avocado, everything we prep, we buy in bulk. We have a membership at Costco. We just like the quality of Costco better, like versus the Sam's Club. Everything we've gotten there, we've loved. We don't have any complaints or anything like that, so I highly suggest shopping somewhere like that if you're following a strict diet where you are eating the same foods over and over again. We buy Purdue. It's probably pronounced a different way, but that's how I say it. We buy Purdue chicken breasts from Costco. They are frozen, very thin, don't have fat on them or anything. I mean, look at the size of these puppies. They're super, super duper thin and like trimmed and ready to go. So I lay them on my hot grill. And I literally stack like 3 or 4 breasts on at a time. So I think 4 of these are gonna fit on there. I sprinkle, I'm gonna show you, you can see on there. I literally sprinkle a ton of garlic salt on them. I want them coated. And I feel like the heat from the griddle like makes it crusty on top almost. So good. Can you tell I like my chicken? And it just takes, with the George Foreman, it doesn't take very long. It literally just takes like 2 minutes on each side to cook it all the way through. So I usually let that cook and multitask and do something else during the cook time. But yeah, that's how I cook my chicken. And I do the fish the same way. You can play with the seasonings. I get a kickin' chicken is one of the seasonings that I like to season my food with. And it tastes very good. It's kind of spicy. There's lemon pepper seasonings that are really good. Just watch for the sugar in all of your seasonings. Sometimes they'll sneak a lot of sugar in there, and then that's when it starts to get not so great for you. So hope you enjoy. Now a peek into my refrigerator where everything is prepped, everything is cooked, and it'll just kind of give you an idea of how I store things. So here is my refrigerator, and I've been told that I am very OCD and I cannot help it. So you can make fun of me if you want to, but I'll kind of go through and show you what we have in here. This is the cooked broccoli. We literally keep them in this container. We have them measured out, so we use our measuring cup and put a cup of broccoli in each container. There's enough here to last us a few days. I ran out of broccoli, so I just made as much as we had. This is 2 pounds of broccoli also, so it's a lot of broccoli, but we go through it very fast. We have rice right here. There's a half a cup of rice in each of these containers, so this will also last us probably about a week or so. We cook the rice. We buy white jasmine rice and boil it, cook it up, divide it out, and store it in these containers. White rice is just a little better for athletes, just the way it digests. We have guacamole here. We make our own. We literally just chop up the avocados. We put fresh lime in them, or in it, and garlic salt. We sometimes will throw some red pepper and stuff in there, and it's delicious. A lot of our meals consist of veggies topped with meat, topped with guac. So it's very easy. Blueberries back there for the babies. Stuff for the kids also. Leftover black beans and ahi tuna. We have a ton of eggs. We eat a lot of eggs, a lot of egg whites. Water, what's here? Egg whites, again, I get these at Costco. They're really the only brand that I found that doesn't leave a pool of like liquid in the bottom of your bowl of eggs, which really grosses me out. So I really like this brand of egg whites, and if you check the ingredients, the only ingredients are egg whites, and that's very important. A lot of carton eggs have a lot of different additives in them that you don't need and that just aren't good for you. Juice for the kids, Go-Gurt for the kids. I don't eat that, but I stare at it all day long. The girls like to put them in the freezer, and then we'll cut them in half when they're frozen, and they're like yogurt popsicles. They're delicious. Milk. Okay, this is where my stash comes in. This is just organic baby spinach. I eat this every single day, so I have a ton of it. I stick to green vegetables. A lot of colored vegetables or even clear vegetables like onion even are loaded with sugar, hence the reason why they caramelize when you saute them. So I tend to avoid those. We have string cheese and applesauce for the babies. Tortillas, I don't ever eat. Leftovers for the girls. Down here, more green veggies. These are the limes that we use to make the guacamole. And then down here I have cut up peppers. We go through peppers pretty fast, so I tend to get them when they're on sale and load up. And they usually last us probably just a few days. Cuties, more applesauce, and grapes for the girls. This is my MCT oil, and I have it to take every single day as a healthy fat. My fish oil, and this has been my savior also. Apple cider vinegar with the mother. It's definitely, it helps curb your appetite slightly. I do put this in and I mix stevia with it, which is kind of odd. And then I add in the MCT oil and I put it on my spinach with my meat, whatever protein I'm having. And it just kind of makes like a sweet vinaigrette. So it's pretty different and actually really good. So those are my tips for meal prepping. I hope it helped you guys. If you do have questions, just let me know and I'd be happy to answer them on my blog or on Facebook, whatever. So we keep it simple. We don't make a bunch of fancy casseroles. We don't, make anything delicious and cheesy like that. Our house, our meals are pretty basic. Even for the girls, there's no reason why your kids can't eat grilled chicken and veggies or rice or sweet potatoes. My sweet potatoes are cooking. I forgot to show you guys that. But they're in the oven, I swear. But there's no reason your kids can't do that. Even if you need to make them some macaroni and cheese to make it a little more fun or anything like that to add in. Squirt some ketchup on there. You know they love that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But there isn't any reason why you need to make something separate for yourself or something separate for your kids. Teach them to eat healthy and show them that being healthy is fun. Make it fun for them. Okay? Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, if you guys have any questions, just let me know, and you can view this on RainaVsFood.com or on Facebook. Thanks, guys. Bye.